TNT, one of their assistant coaches, is taking on a head coaching job in the NCAA. Yuri Escueta is taking over the San Beda Red Lions, and it's a homecoming of sorts here for the new mentor who played for the San Beda Red Cubs in high school. Escueta replaces Coach Boyet Fernandez, who will stay as a consultant. Escueta's entry comes after the Red Lions saw their streak of 14 straight finals appearances in NCAA men's basketball come to an end last season when they lost to Mapua in the semis. Besides being part of the TNT coaching staff, Escueta has also been an assistant coach for squads like Gilas Pilipinas and his former college team, the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Coach Yuri is expected to make his debut as San Beda head coach in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Preseason Cup on Sunday against LaSalle. And now joining us to go all out on this story is the new head coach of the San Beda Red Lions, Coach Yuri Escueta. Yours! Good morning, welcome to Sports S. Yun, ang bagong head coach ng San Beda. Ang ganda ng ngiti ah.
Good morning, Dre. Kamusta?
Hindi kita masyado marinig ngayon, yours. I think we're having some audio difficulties. Ako, ang lakas kanina ng music. Test mo nga, Coach. Hindi kita masyado marinig.
Hello.
Ayan,
hello.
Sige. Yeah, I can hear you. But congratulations, Coach Yurs. Thank you for doing this interview. Coach, grabe, full circle. Di ba naglaro ka nga San Beda Red Cubs na banggit ko, and then syempre sa Ateneo ka nag-college, and then assistant coach, tapos ito head coaching job. So congratulations to you. Alam naman natin, ang daming names na lumabas para dun sa head coaching job ng San Beda. Yeah. Lumabas yung Frankie Lim, lumabas si Jojo Lastimosa, isa mga maingay doon, yung Alden Ayo, di ba, was also, kumbaga, lumutang doon. Pero ikaw, Coach Yurs, narinig ko din yun, but ikaw finally, official na, you are the head coach of the San Beda Red Lions, a rich winning program in the NCAA. How does it feel, Coach Yurs, na ikaw yung head coach ngayon, and considering yun nga, naglaro ka for San Beda noong high school?
Well, of course, I'm very grateful for the trust that the management gave me, Boss MVP, also the San Beda community for welcoming me back to the school, and yun nga. So it's just I feel very lucky na the opportunity was given to me. So
yeah, Coach. Sorry, talagang I'm trying to hear you loud and clear. Sana malakasan yung audio natin para magkarinigan tayo ng maayos. Nakita ka namin, Coach Yuri, as an assistant coach for several successful teams, including the Ateneo Blue Eagles, as I mentioned, for Coach Tab, as well as the defending champions nga sa PBA Philippine Cup, yung TNT Tropang Giga. Naging part ka din ng coaching staff for Gilas Pilipinas. Coach, pagsasamahin mo lahat yun, lahat ng natutunan mo, I'm sure you've learned a lot. Coach Chot, Coach Tab, ang dami mong natutunan from different coaches as you develop, as ngayon, head coach ka na nga of San Beda. Ano mga natutunan mo at pwede mong dalhin when you take over that head coaching job for the Red Lions?
Well, syempre, I'm very lucky to be with the MVP group, yun nga, as assistant for Coach Tab for Ateneo. Learned a lot from him, diba, the way he coached, the way he handled the team. Same thing for Coach Chot. So I'm very lucky. So hopefully I can bring a mixture of all of those, especially kahit kay Coach Norman, Coach Sandy. They really a big part in of what every coaching philosophy that I'm going to teach and bring to San Beda.
Coach, time out muna tayo sandali ah. Let's take a quick break, grab a glass of water, and then we'll figure things out. Yung ating, para magkaintindihan tayo, syempre. Thank you, Coach. Our conversation with new San Beda Red Lions head coach Yuri Escueta will continue after a quick breather today. Yuri Escueta, the new head coach of the San Beda Red Lions. Coach, ayan, better na. Let's continue our conversation. Coach, yours? Coach? Okay, we're trying to get Coach Yuri Escueta back on the line. We're just having some technical difficulties. Hopefully, Coach Yuri will be back with us. And we're seeing right now pictures here. Coach Yuri with Coach Chot Reyes. Of course, TNT, the champions of the Philippine Cup last season. And Coach Yuri just being officially announced as the new head coach Here he is with Jason Castro. We're trying to get Coach Yuri back on the line. We're talking to the new head coach of the San Beda Red Lions, Yuri Escueta, also a former San Beda Red Cub, a part of that rich basketball program of San Beda University, as well as also a former Ateneo Blue Eagle. And we see here pictures of Coach Yuri, also a former player as well here, coaching young kids in different basketball camps. Coach Yuri, I believe, is trying to get back on the air now on our Zoom link. Coach Yurs? We're still trying to get Coach Yuri Escueta back. Here he is. Coach, I believe, ayan. Coach, okay na tayo?
Yan. Ring mo ako.
Okay. Ganyan
Okay,
talaga
okay.
pag live, Coach. Alright, tuloy na natin, Coach. Nakita nga natin mga pictures mo kanina, pinapakita namin. You with sina Coach Chot Reyes, Jason Castro, and also coaching some kids. We haven't, kumaga nakikita kita as an assistant coach, pero ako din mismo, as a friend of yours, I haven't exactly seen you na ikaw yung head coach, kumbaga how you run plays. So sige, for the benefit of our viewers and the basketball fans, ano ba yung basketball style o leadership style ni Yuri Escueta as the head coach?
Yeah, well, if I can say, I think I'm more of a player's coach. So I let the players, discover themselves inside the basketball court, but at the same time, I would like to give them parameters to play in, diba? So siguro learning from Coach Tab, it's a little more methodical and reading and reacting on both sides of the court, offense and defense. And of course, I want it to be a fast pace. Siyempre, gusto natin
High
takbuhan.
tempo, takbuhan. Parang ikaw lang nung
High tempo.
nung naglalaro
Yes,
ka, gusto mo talagang push, go hard, push lang, push, fast break, all that.
Yes,
Actually, excited nga ako makita ka because of course with the young players sa San Beda, it's kumbaga you have the materials, the pieces, and I think 'di ba, you can kumbaga implement that system. And tama yung sabi mo, Coach Yurs, na you're a player's coach because alam mo nanggaling ka dun kasi, 'di ba? Kumbaga you know how it is also to be a starting player, starting five, part of the starting five, also coming off the bench. So kumbaga you can relate to the player.
Off the bench.
To the play. Exactly. Pag binanggit San Beda sa NCAA, grabe yung rich yung history and yung winning tradition. Alam mo yon, Coach, di ba? Ikaw mismo part ka ng mga champion teams nung sa high school. But in other interviews, you've spoken about embracing pressure and how, and how replacing dati si L.A. Tenorio back in your high school days help you prepare to handle that, di ba, the pressure of high expectations. Pakikwento yon, Coach Yurs, kung yung binanggit mong yon.
Actually, what I was saying is, and kahit sa ka lang pupunta, there's pressure. Really, it's really how you prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Diba? Yun yung importante.
Tama.
Diba? Kasi pagkahandaan mo, para pag dumating yung moment, ayun, ready ka. So, ganun lang din as a player when I was waiting at the wings, diba? LA was playing. Siyempre, kailangan mo i-ready yung sarili mo, papalitan mo, big shoes, di ba? But it's really more of how you prepare and how you focus when the pressure comes. So, parang nag-orals ka lang sa Ateneo yan. So, alam mo yan.
Alam ng mga Atenista yun ngayon. Yun lang yung sinasabi mo. Pag nag-present ka na, di ba, kailangan mo mag-step up pag oral exam or pag biglaan ka tinawag for recitation. Alam mo yan.
It's just preparation talaga.
Yeah. And I think you're mature. Hinog na hinog ka na for that job. Hindi ka na may lalagay in that position kung hindi ka pa sa tingin nila ready, di ba? Nung in-announce nga, Coach Yurs, na ikaw na nga yung mag-take over as head coach of the Red Lions, the statement said that you are, and I quote, proud coach, Ato Badolato protege. Of course, the late great Coach Ato Badolato, of course, a legend in collegiate and in high school basketball. And pag-usapan natin yung mga natutunan mo from Coach Ato. Dahil produkto ka, kumbaga kasama ka dun sa mga bata ni Coach Ato Batolato na talagang produkto ka ni Coach Ato And paano mo magagamit yung mga natutunan mo from Coach Ato na ngayon mapapasa mo sa mga players mo?
Siguro one thing that I learned from Ato, it's really how he served the San Beda community. Alam mo yung buong buhay niya andun sa community na yun eh. Probably one of the main reasons din na nag-decide ako na mag-San Beda, especially after he passed away, is probably ma-share ko rin yung experience na natutunan ko sa kanya, sa mga players na bedista. Na it's really for the school, yung service, the way of giving back. He really gave back yung ano niya, yung career niya, yung imagine serving his whole basketball career sa San Beda. So malaking influence din sa akin na si Ato na in my decision making to return to San Beda.
Oo, kumbaga yun nga yung sabi ko, di ba? Going back, ang dami mo natutunan from Coach Ato and the legendary Coach Ato Badolato. Of course, the late great Ato Badolato. Tapos ang dami mo pang naging, kumbaga, head coaches na matututunan din from. Sabi ko nga, parang kang si Steve Kerr, pare. Parang, di ba, galing kay Popovich. Tapos ngayon, di ba, head coach ng Golden State. Kailangan mo lang pa-championin ulit yung San Beda. Kasi last season, San Beda fell short of the NCAA Men's Basketball Finals for the first time after making 14, kung di ako nagkakamali, 14 straight appearances in the championship round. Ano yung nakita mo sa San Beda last season? Saan sila nagkulang? And what did they do? Kumaga, doon tayo sa pros and cons. Ano yung mga nakita mo na nagkulang sila? At ano naman din yung mga pwede mong gamitin, i-maximize, mga nagawa nilang tama. Kasi hindi naman sila masamang team. They're actually a contender. Pero ano yung mga nakita mo, Coach Yours, from your perspective? Kung bakit kinapos si San Beda last season, but Mapuay nag-advance kalaban ng Letran sa finals? At ano yung pwede mong i-build on moving forward?
On my observation kasi, it's really, I don't want to make an excuse for them, but the pandemic, I think, really affected their preparation. Kasi yung teams like Letran and San Beda, their players were playing in semi-pro leagues before the NCAA.
That's right, yeah.
But yung mga San Beda players kasi, they weren't able to join those kinds of tournaments. So, yun nga, sabi ko nga, the only games they played since the pandemic, diba, is yung 12 games ng NCAA, official games. So, malaking bagay yun. As for, siyempre, you have a group of young, talented guys. Tapos hindi ka nakakapaglaro, diba? For a couple of years.
Yeah.
So, yun yung isang susubukan namin isolve ngayon to play games.
Yeah, tama. Challenging kasi talaga. Well, tama naman because of the pandemic.
Challenging times, yes.
Oh, and even not in basketball, other athletes also in different sports, yun din talaga na yung to play in an actual game is different. Kahit, di ba, mag-online Zoom training during the pandemic, iba pa rin when you play an actual high-level competition game, di ba? Okay, ano naman yung mga gusto mong i-hope to adjust or instill dito sa team na to? Ano yung mga nakita mong mga bad tendencies na gusto mong baguhin? And at the same time, you said kanina you wanted to be a methodical reading and reacting team na nakuha mo from Coach Tab Baldwin. Also, high tempo ang gusto mong i-implement. Ano yung gusto mong i-instill na mindset dito sa mga players ng Red Lions? Ayan, si Jacob Cortez is sa mga aabangan yan for second sophomore season.
Well, on the first day that I came sa practice, ang sinabi ko lang sa kanila is my main goal really is to help them reach the next level. It's more of player development. And player development more than basketball, also you have to develop syempre yung self-discipline mo, yung character mo, yung values that you show inside the court. So yun ang sinasabi ko sa kanila, just be professional, be selfless inside the court. Mas yun ang focus ko eh. Diba, yung be humble, just to listen to your coaches and your teammates. So, I think eventually if we fix that, the basketball side is really easy.
Yeah, it's gonna, yeah.
More of ball movement, sharing the ball. Kasi madadamay na lahat yun eh. Being able to set good screens for your teammate, diba? Looking for that open guy. So kasama na lahat yun sa gusto namin ma-achieve.
Gusto ko yun. Be selfless, be professional, be humble. And, the basketball aspect of things will come, yung ball movement and yung sharing the ball nga. Because, and I can also attest to that, yung humility mo throughout the years. Isa ka sa mga hindi mayayabang na players, di ba, na nag-champion. Coach, time out tayo. Isa pa, Coach. Cheers. Isa pang beses. Stay tuned to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. And today, we still have with us San Beda Red Lions new head coach, Yuri Escueta. Coach, bago natin tuloy ang ating usapan, first, let's find out the answer to our quiz question of the day. And the question I asked earlier was, who were the finals MVPs during San Beda's 5-peat in NCAA men's basketball from seasons 86 to 90. Ikaw ba, Coach Yours? Kaya mong sagutin to? Gusto mong humula?
86 to 90, nako.
Panahon nila Sudan.
Brudet.
Nila Baser.
Hindi, 70s yata yun.
Gusto mo na makita yung tamang sagot?
Sige.
Okay, the correct answers are, that's right, Sudan Daniel back in season 86. Dave Marcelo back in season 87, Baser Amer back in season 88, Art de la Cruz back in season 89, and Anthony Semerad back in season 90. San Beda's 5-peat run is tied for the longest title streak in NCAA men's basketball, and the only other team that has achieved this feat is the legendary San Sebastian team from the 90s, panahon nila Romel Adukul. Yun ang naalala ni Coach Yuri Escueta. Coach, yung debut mo for San Beda will be, hindi pa sa NCAA, pero sa ongoing Phil Oil, Eco Oil, exciting preseason cup. Very exciting tournament. And you will take on, kumbaga agad-agad, De La Salle Green Archers, a very fitting opponent para sa'yo, given na dati kang Atenista. So, maganda yon, di ba? First time mong mag-head coach sa San Beda, kalaban pa yung former rival mo sa UAP, yung La Salle. Gano'n ka ka-excited for this, Coach Yours? And ano yung gusto mong makita from your boys in this game?
Well, I told the boys na the main reason nga we're joining Phil Oil is to be able to get playing experience for them. At the same time, I was telling them that I wasn't really worried with the result, what the result would be. Parang I'm more concerned with how we play, if we execute our principles on both sides of the court, our defensive and offensive principles, diba? Of how we share the ball, diba?
Yeah.
More of strengthening what we've been doing in practices. So yun yung sinasabi ko sa kanila, it's doon lang muna tayo focus. Kasi since we've just started for third week pa lang namin, but again, I didn't want to say no to Phil Oil kasi nga I wanted them to also to have games and get some experience.
Well, eto, looking further into the future, Coach Yuri, have you already thought about recruitment? May mga players ka na bang gusto mong makuha for San Beda?
Well, first thing is what I want to fix is the relationship between the Red Cubs and the Red Lions. Kasi syempre, I want the continuity of the Red Cubs program going through the Red Lions. Diba? Kasi that's something that ako, hindi ko na-experience eh. Diba? So, yun yung unang-unang ayusin namin. Tapos for recruits, of course, if I think Boss Jude is doing a good job in terms of recruiting guys from overseas as well as guys from the South. So, magaling yung recruitment program nila. Nung dumating ako, nagulat ako. They really have talent and and players that really yung mga palaban.
Yan, isa na nga yung binanggit ko nga, anak ni Mike Cortez, Jacob Cortez, at marami pa. Pag San Beda naman, di nauubusan yan ng players dahil grabe nga ang recruitment and yung programa nila. Coach, thank you again for the time. I wish we had more time, but thank you. Good luck against La Salle sa Phil Oil, Eco Oil preseason tournament at sa NCAA. Magkikita tayo, Coach Yours. Congratulations ulit, Yours. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joey.
Maraming salamat. Again, that was Yuri Escueta, the new head coach of the San Beda Red Lions. And we've reached